All right, I think I am live. So let me go ahead and share this out. And all right, everything is posted. I think I'm live. So right now we're looking at Bitcoin on the daily chart. So from the top down to this bottom, we are bounced up to the 786. That's $73,555. 618 is $71,618. So we're rejecting from this area right here. I'm going to go into the 1 hour. Got the 1 hour daily. Now we're going into the 1 hour. So we're having the pullback. So I went from the start of this bounce up to here to the top. Right now we're finding support at the 0.5 tracement. 618 is 69,987 and 78 and the 786 is at 68,979. So maybe if we have to keep them down, bounce higher, or we can use the 0.5 as support. You can see stock RSI on the 1 hour is oversold, bouncing up, trying to get bullish. The regular RSI is oversold, trying to bounce up. So maybe later, today, we can start getting a bounce higher. Look at the 4 hour RSIs, same oversold on the stock, another 50 line, hopefully head back up. That's what I'm looking at on the 1 hour time frame. Now if we go to the weekly time frame, so you can see from the high here, from the high down to the low, you have support here. The 618 at 65,678 and 63,118. And you can see we've wicked through here multiple times, this area, and found support. We started bouncing. So from this bounce right here, from the high down to the bounce, we hit resistance at 73,502. And the 618 is 71,574. We'll just zoom in a little bit to the daily. So you can see we found this resistance and we're coming back down. But if we break through it, be heading up to between the 1.618, that's $83,846 and $79,378. Then the weekly RSI still trending up. We crossed through the signal line with confidence this time. So let's see how the weekly closes today. You can see the last weekly run when we crossed the signal line here, went up pretty high. So let's see what happens. So that is what I'm looking at on the weekly. So let's see if we get it bounced soon. And go back to the, I guess we'll go ahead and look at, now we'll just see what happens. Right now, just watching the hourly. See if we bounce and go higher. Looking back at Pixel. So from this high to this low, trying to hold the 618.004671, the 786 at 0.003949. So you see we're above the 0.5, we're heading back down. See if we can find support, bounce back up. 1 hourly, stock RSI is crossing bearish, getting under the signal line, under the 50 right here. And then if you look at Pixel from the top to this bounce, next target is a 786 at 0.006728 and the 618 at 0.006265. So just basically watching the hourly, watching for any pullbacks to see if we find support and bounce higher. Now let's go ahead and look at DEX screener. Go ahead and look at the middle fingered cat FU. See what that is doing right now. RSI is coming down on the 1 hour, 4 hour coming down. So last time I looked at it, go ahead and bring this down to the new low right here. So if we hold this bounce right here, from this high to the low, be heading 786, 618 in this area right here. If we get over that, we'll be heading up to the 1.236 at 4 zeros 9283 and 3 zeros 1127. You can see we have the support in here, resistance, came down, minus the 236 as resistance again, coming back down. If we go ahead, find from this top to this bottom, you want to hold 618786. Right here. So we want to hold 4 zeros 3367 and 4 zeros 3134. Close to that area here. And if we break that, we'll be coming down here to the 1.236 at 4 zeros 2509 and the 1.618 at 4 zeros 1978. So that is what I'm looking for on FU middle fingered cat. Right now is a 35K market cap. So let's see what it does. See if it can come down, hold this zone, and bounce higher. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end this stream right now. Check out, make sure the sound and everything sounded good. And I will try again later. Once again, if you watch this, this is not financial advice. Don't forget to like and subscribe.